Franco, members of the faculty, parents, students, and guests. Welcome to the 2020 induction ceremony for the John Earl Chase chapter of the National Junior Honor Society at Branson Junior High School. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Mrs. Larenko, Branson Junior High School counselor. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our National Junior Honor Society chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope that this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you two are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition programs. I would like now to introduce the faculty members seated behind me. Dr. Brian Braun, Principal of Branson Junior High School. Mr. Tim Butler, Assistant Principal of Branson Junior High School. Mrs. Christina Rowe, National Junior Honor Society Advisor. It is our pleasure to recognize this group of outstanding students tonight. We are pleased that you are here to help us honor this high accomplishment.
I'm proud of the young people seated here in front of us tonight, and I have the pleasure of describing the intention of the National Junior Honor Society program. But before I do that, I always like to take a moment and just thank a few groups of people. We do say around here at Branson Junior High that it's teamwork that makes the dream work. And certainly we have some people that are part of an important team that has helped you arrive at this point of being honored tonight into the National Junior Honor Society. And first off, I want to thank your family members that are here. So will the families of these young people that are here please stand at this time while our candidates thank you for your role in their lives. Families, please stand. Young people, give your candidates a hand. Thank you. You may be seated. I also want to thank the faculty and staff of Branson Junior High School, very near and dear to my heart. They are on the front lines of creating student success every day here at the school, and we know they have a large part in inspiring and helping these student learners along. So with the faculty and staff of Branson Junior High School, please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you. I want to thank Landon Queering, freshman at Branson High School, part of the tech team there. Filled that role at the junior high here for a few years. He is here tonight with Mr. Tim Long, our technology teacher, making this live stream induction ceremony possible. So thank you, Mr. Long, and Landon Queering, will you please wave us? And the last part of the teamwork I want to mention, they're not here, but they're off working. They always work behind the scenes, but we couldn't make it without them. The custodial crew came in here, and of course we have a lot of school activities going on right now, and some of the young ladies that were in here just a little while ago for volleyball practice, all that had to be torn down, and in 14 minutes our custodial crew had all this that you see set up. So would you give our custodial crew a round of applause? The National Junior Honor Society, sponsored by the National Association of Principals, has existed for more than 90 years. Today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Membership in this prestigious organization is both an honor and a commitment. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records which establish the eligibility for membership, we believe these candidates here this evening exemplify the commitment, service, and character that are the cornerstones of the National Junior Honor Society and necessary for successful leadership in tomorrow's world. We are proud to welcome these new members who inspire others to achieve academic excellence, enlist in worthy community service, and advance the welfare of our school. It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the John Earl Chase chapter of the National Junior Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 5 qualities that serve as the standards for the society. Our incoming officer candidates will now review these qualities for the candidates.
Scholarship denotes a community to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
The lighting of the red candle represents the unselfish act of service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school in taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward with others when the others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise and ethical leader. Not all leaders hold office, but good leaders do the right thing and lead by their every action. Each of us is challenged by the responsibility of leadership.
Character is a force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others, the basic from which all other leadership qualities are born. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect ourselves, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life, and once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating these qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
The blue candle represents unselfishness and striving for the common good. The obligations each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our home community, our state, our nation, and our world are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us and in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of this chapter, are called to live up to this high standards of citizenship from this day forward.
Five candles representing scholarship, service,
leadership, character, and citizenship have been lit. Each has its place in the life of every person here tonight. Inductees, may you always keep before you these guiding principles as you continue your journey as leaders, citizens, and servants to your school and community. Inductees, please stand. Dr. Braun, character and academics are the foundation on which NJHS is grounded. These students here tonight qualify for membership and have been duly elected to the John Earl Chase chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. It gives me great pleasure to present them to you.
On behalf of the faculty of Branson Junior High School, Mrs. Rowe, I proudly accept these candidates as members of the John Earl Chase chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. I am confident they will do their best to uphold the high standards mandated by this society as they fulfill the responsibility entrusted to them. At this time, will the new inductees please raise your right hand and repeat the pledge. Audience, you may follow the text as it's printed in your program. Candidates, inductees, please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship and leadership, service, citizenship, and character. Thank you. You may be seated. And now, as your name is called, please step forward to receive your token of membership and sign the official chapter registry. Bring your pen. Family members, you are invited to stand while your candidate is being recognized. Please feel free to applaud as each member comes forward. Officers in row 1, please stand. Ashley Angel Riveros.
Ivory Bell Marler.
Sylvie Corrine Barber.
Clara Estelle D.
Luke Golden Atkinson.
Taylor Grace Holmes.
Attending virtually, Samir Bakri.
Savannah Cheryl Barnes.
Kendall Marie Bliss.
Mallory June Ann Carlock.
Hannah Elizabeth Cassidet. Row 1, you may be seated. Row 2, please stand.
Maxwell Cross Clifton.
Reese Danielle Cornelison.
Cash Franklin Davis.
Liliana Gabrielle Dornack.
Attending virtually, Cosmo Zane Ashell.
Henry Ishia Flores.
Haley Ryan French.
Row 2, you may be seated. Row 3, please stand. Will Grayson Thunderbird.
Elena Victoria Cahagan.
Andrea Garduno Pichardo.
Alexandra Reese Garner.
Dominic Caraselli Giannotti.
Daniel Marshall Giles.
Row 4, you may be seated. Row 3, you may be seated. Row 4, please stand. Kiera Renee Greco.
Logan Evan Harrison.
Cora Grace Hoflicker.
Macy Bell Holloway.
Ailish Keene.
Isabella Bailey Cobb.
Row 4, you may be seated. Row 5, please stand. Jocelyn Elizabeth McQueen.
Zoe Alexandria Odom.
Justine Brooke Pantinople.
Priscilla Mariah Pastrana.
Rashab Bharatbhai Patel.
Devlin Daniel Patton.
Row 5, you may be seated. Row 6, please stand. Lance Eugene Rosebrough.
Isaac John Sandra.
Malachi LaShawn Stanley.
Mohit Taylor.
Attending virtually, Aaron Chase Taylor.
Nolan Ryan Tolliver.
Savannah Ray Turner. Row 6, you may be seated. Row 7, please stand. Caleb Decker Veroska.
Preston Otto Valls.
Hallie Ray White.
Maya Aubrey Weed.
Natalie Marie Williams. Inductee, row 7, you may be seated. Inductees, you have now pledged yourself to maintain the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society. I congratulate you. This marks the recognition of work well done. May this be an inspiration to yourselves and to others as you continue your journey to even greater achievements as you grow in character and leadership. Congratulations.
There are many examples of traditions that build camaraderie in an organization, but few are as well respected as the practice of the challenge coin, a small medallion or token received for a job well done. In World War I, a wealthy officer had bronze medallions created with the flying squadron's insignia to give to his men. Shortly after, one of the young flying aces was shot down over Germany and captured. The Germans took everything on his person except the small leather pouch he wore around his neck that contained the medallion. The pilot escaped and made his way to France, but the French believed he was a spy and sentenced him to execution. In an effort to prove his identity, the pilot presented the medallion. One of the French soldiers recognized the insignia, and the execution was halted. The French confirmed his identity and sent him back to his unit. Today, the use of challenge coins has spread to the civilian community and are most often presented as tokens of appreciation for a job well done. Tonight, I would like to take a moment to pass on one of these coins. The young man receiving the coin has helped our school and community at every turn since arriving at the junior high in 2018. In fact, even as a high school freshman, he is here working as I speak to provide virtual induction options for some of our inductees. Landon Query, on behalf of the junior high and NJHS, congratulations. At this time, I will install the officers for the 2020-2021 school year. Claire Dean. Claire, you have been honored with the office of treasurer. Your office implies stewardship. You must guard well the funds of which you will need to keep exact records. Are you willing to serve cheerfully and perform any service which the office of treasurer demands?
I am honored to accept this.
Congratulations. Sylvie Barber. Do you, Sylvie Barber, pledge to duly record all transactions performed by the National Junior Honor Society? Will you accurately take roll call and accept the responsibility of taking minutes at all meetings? Will your honesty, accuracy, and punctuality reflect the character and standards of NJHS?
Yes, I accept the responsibility of Secretary of the National Junior Honor Society.
Congratulations. Ivory Marler. Ivory Marler, as Vice President, it is your duty to act as President in the event that the President cannot fulfill her duties. In order to complete this, you must understand the duties of leadership and responsibility. You must be willing to serve the members of NJHS with commitment, loyalty, and unselfish service. Are you willing to accept the responsibilities of Vice President?
Thank you for the opportunity to serve this organization as Vice President. I will gladly accept this office.
Congratulations. Ashley Riveros. Ashley Riveros, it is my special honor to place in your hands this gavel, which symbolizes your responsibility in guiding this group to even greater accomplishments. Since this group has signified its faith in your leadership, you must remember that leadership is really the outgrowth of a will to perform service to others. Do you pledge to accept this position?
I accept this great responsibility of President of National Junior Honor Society at Branson Junior High School and will fulfill the duties as President to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
In closing, we would like to thank our advisors, Ms. Christina Rowe, our principals, Mr. Butler and Dr. Braun, and our counselor, Mrs. Lorenko. Please join me in thanking them with a round of applause. We would also like to thank our family, teachers, and friends for being here tonight to share this honorable occasion with us. In conclusion, will the newest members of the John Earl Chase chapter of the National Junior Honor Society please stand? On behalf of our chapter, welcome and congratulations on your outstanding achievement. Thank you and have a good evening.
Due to the nature of the health guidelines we're following, we're having 2 induction ceremonies so we can social distance in our ceremonies, and we're unable to have our whole setup in between with formal photographs, but we do have some nice presentation tables here. If you would like quickly to take a photo with your child and then exit so we can sanitize and get ready for the next group, you'd be welcome to do that. We just have to move with a little purpose to make it all happen. Thank you for coming. Have a good evening.